How are you learning to apply your food passions in new ways?
I've taken the passion for food, and I've applied it in the last year, less to the making of food and more to the idea of content around food. What that means is, instead of the actual chicken that I make, it's more about where I got the chicken, what the person who ate the chicken thought, and so content and experience around the food, as opposed to the actual passion that I have for making food, and it tastes good, and that's cool.
Has that been more due to time constraints?
It's been more due to time constraints, but also the evolution of what I would do in my food world. So it started with writing about food and my brother and I traveling the world, and that became the blog. And then this idea that we had this big Italian supper and we wanted to then go and bring that to other people because we realized that everybody doesn't have that experience, so we started the supper club. And then the supper club went on, and it was about feeding people and those people meeting each other, which it's still all about that stuff. But the evolution of that, sitting 20 people down a couple times a year is one thing, but how does that become something that's not a bigger thing for the sake of it being bigger, but a recap about a dinner that I did in May sort of ends right there. But now there's been 6 years of that, plus the writing of the blog and all those experiences. And so there is a whole body of work that interconnects to itself. And so from that, there's a lot of content that could be created that is insightful, that is unique and interesting. So taking that and focusing my passion for food on what that can become is just really how it's evolved, and it seems like there's an opportunity there for me to continue this message of dinner time that I have, and bringing back dinner time through all of those experiences, and what does that mean if I were to contextualize it in something, which I'm sort of not being cagey, more I don't know what that is yet. Mm-hmm. Is that a publication? Mm-hmm. Is it a physical magazine? Is it a show? Is it a is it a book? Is it a digital blah blah blah? Because who knows? I could say one thing right now, in 4 days there'll be a whole nother thing that I could do digitally. Right.